Hi friends and welcome to my channel. So today we are talking about animation and Blendspace. So this is a request video. So we want to show how to change the Blendspace depending on condition. For example, if you pick up some item or something like that, and also how to blend animation together. So you can put two different animations in one animation. So before the start tutorial, I want to say thank you so much for all your support because you keep this channel going. And with your support, I want to create a small studio so we can help you create the game you are wanting. So it's more easy for us, the indies, to have a small studio so we can provide our asset, animation, blueprint, and also my personal help full-time absolutely for free. So if you want to help us in that project, you have to go to my coffee page. So if you go to my coffee page, you can donate for just $1 if you want, or you can be a member. So if you're a member, you're gonna have exclusive stuff. For example, you're gonna have exclusive videos, access to the video before I publish, and also the project files from this tutorial. So that depends on your subscription. So if you're a member already and you want to see all is already available for you, you need to go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my channel. In the top right corner here, if you click here, they're gonna open a new window. So in here, they're gonna have last update. I update this list almost every day. This is the video game my wife make. It's already available in Steam, so you can check this out if you want. This is free for everybody. And also this is the new video address in the last update. This is gonna be all the exclusive videos, all the unpublished tutorial videos, all unpublished game videos, and also the project files. So if you're a member, you only need to go click in these links if you wanna go directly where these things are. So if you want to talk with me directly, you can go to my Discord channel. So if you go to my Discord, you can talk to me whatever you like. For example, you can talk to me if you need help in your project, or maybe tutorial is not working for you, or you have a request for a video like this one, or you have something you need my help for whatever reason, you can talk to me from the Discord. For me, it's more easy to respond from the comments of the Discord to the comments of the YouTube. So if you want to talk with me privately or sponsorship, you have to write me to my email. My email and the links from Discord and Coffee is gonna be in the description of these videos. And also remember that 100% of the money raised is gonna be for the creation of video game and for the YouTube channel. So thank you, and let's start the tutorial. So let's go to Unreal. So open Unreal and create this small project. You already know how to create these things. Just create a character, and also with the pickup system, they're really basic. When you pick it up, you wanna have the weapon in your hands, but we don't have the animation. Also, if you go play, you can see I have the character, so we can walk around this simple animation from Unreal, so we don't do nothing yet. And also when they pick up this weapon, they have that weapon in hands, and also they change the rotation to looking like orient rotation for if you want to aim anything like that. So to show you how to change your animation when you choose to go in this way. So let's close this and let you show you how I did it. So I did only is the character, that's really basic one. I said I don't do nothing, only change the skeleton, and also not the skeleton, the mesh, and also in the weapon, the only thing I did is create a box collision here for the weapon. In the box collision, the beginning overlap, I just, if it's the character, I want to cast it only if it's the character, not all the time. So let's cut the character, get the mesh, and we want to convert, attach the actor, so it's gonna be this actor, to our parent, it's gonna be the mesh, and the socket name, they're gonna be weapon socket. I created before, you know how to do it already. It's not target, as to not to target, and also they change the character movement to orient rotation on false because we don't want to use orient, and also they use control design rotation. That's how you can see in this size. So that's gonna be it for this. So let's make that blend spaces. So right now we have the basic one, so we want to create one by ourselves first. So let's create that one. So here, right click, we want to create the animation, go to Blendspace 1D first, so it's gonna be the basic one. and let's use the skeleton. We're using this one, so let's open this. You're gonna set DP for Daniel Pintado, basic, and blend, for example. You can call it like you like it. So let's open this. So we want to put this in here to see it better, and we want to asset details, and we want to hear this, put this here the speed. So let's go the speed, and the maximum, I don't really know how max they have, so they go to check the movement. You check how max is the max wall speed, gonna be 600. So let's go to 600. I think it's too much. Well, even 600, they're gonna be okay. So let's go here. So let's put here 600. So we're gonna need idle. So let's go here, press idle. So they're gonna be third person idle. I'm gonna use for now. So now we have the animation. So we want to probably walk forward. So let's go walk. So we want with rifle. We don't want without rifle right now. I don't want rifle, so I'm gonna walk. So let's put something in the middle. It's difficult to put it, so here I'm gonna put 300. So now we have this, and also we want to run. So let's go to run. So you put this in here. Trace this out. So let's save everything. Let's go to we can close this stuff, we don't need it, so let's close this. So in here we want to open the third person anim. I don't do nothing yet, exactly what they have in the game, but we want to add something later. Well, right now we're gonna leave it like that. So anim graph, so we wanna go to default, and here we have all this stuff. I wanna leave this for now, it's okay. We don't need it in this project, but it's okay to jump in. So here we got the iron run, and we have the Blendspace, the Unreal made us for us. So we only need to change that Blendspace to our Blendspace. So gonna be DP basic blend. So let's disconnect this, and let's connect them together. We have to speed and put it here. So let's compile and save. So now if we go play, we have the same animation, the Unreal made it. So now you know how to do the basic one. So let's do the animation. When we pick up this weapon, we have that direction with the rotation animation. So let's close this. So we need to go again to third person map, and here let's right click. It will create a new Blendspace. But animation, you're gonna Blendspace, you wanna use the full Blendspace, no 1D. So you just this one, you choose the skeleton. I wanna call this DP full blend. You can call it like you like it. For me, it's more easy to remember. I'm very bad with names. So let's open this one, and we want to be similar to the other, but this time we have two. So we have horizontal and also vertical. So vertical is the same, so we want to put the speed, and here we want to put 600. But the horizontal, we want to change this. You can reverse it if you want. You put a speed here in the direction here. It doesn't matter, but you need to remember that here they're gonna be different, because if you put speed at the bottom here, you want to do it, rotate all the animation in that size. So in here we're gonna put direction here. So direction. So they're gonna be from here minus 180 to plus 180. So why minus 180? Because we want to go to reverse too. So that's why. So let's do that. So let's save everything and go to third person and improve blend. So here let's change this for the new one, full blend. So let's put in here. So let's connect this with speed and this one with this one. But now we have something we need here. We need the direction. So from here, let's promote these two variables. So now they change the name already. So that's really cool. So let's compile and save. So now you here you see a problem here. So let's fix this. So go to event, graph. In here we want to need something more. So from here we want to, from here we want to calculate duration. So calculate duration, that wanna be this one. So let's put this. So now we have our duration. So let's set this here. So put this in here and this one in here. So we wanna need a target. So this any instant. We are in the any instant, so that's perfect. The velocity is this one. So the base rotation they wanna be from this one. So from here, get rotation, get actor rotation, and connect this to here. So now we have the rotation and the velocity and convert to duration. So let's compile and save. So let's go play. So now we don't work in this one. So we need to fix this. So why it didn't run? So probably we need to delete this. Nope. Something did wrong. So let's check. Why this not working? Oh, true. We don't have the nothing here, so we need to put that in here. So let's go to do everything. So let's go to idle. So we need the idle, this guy here. So we need this idle for everywhere in the bottom. So because the speed is 0. So like that, you wanna see this line red because they mean they end exactly in the same position and they don't wanna blend correctly. So you have to put this in everything go perfect. So they're gonna 0, and here they're gonna be minus 90 and 0. This one they're gonna be 0, 2, ESP 0. So also I think yes. So here we're gonna do the same. So they're gonna be 90. And speed 0. So now you see they fixed the problem. And also here we want to check. So that's perfect. So now we want to walk. So let's go to walk. So let's put here walk. So we want this walk in here. So I don't know if we have back. So let's see. So back. No, we don't have it. So probably we have it with the weapon. So let's see. What backer? Yes. So that's gonna be that one probably. Sprint. Forward, backward. I wanna use that one. They're not the best, but we want to use it anyway. So I'm gonna put it here. So let's put this in here. So we have something to look when we are in reverse. So let's put this in here and also this one in here. So let's fix this. So this perfect. 180. This is gonna be 300 because it's the half of this full speed. They wanna be 600. So here we're going to do the same. So 300. So now we have the basic, and on the walking we want to the direction 0 and the speed 300. So that's gonna be it. And now we need something to run. So let's put run. So run is gonna be here. So let's put here. So this is gonna be 0. So now we need to the left and right. So let's go to left. We don't have left, I think. Let's see. Well, we have LT. They're gonna be okay. We want to use it anyway. We don't have the rifle, but we wanna see it anyway. So it's gonna be LT. Well, I can show you too. Like LT here. Also, this one gonna be here. If you have better animation, they're gonna look better. So let's do right here and right here. So let's fix this fast. So they're gonna be minus 90. This one speed 600, and this one gonna be the same. So minus 90. This full speed 300, and this one the same. So they're gonna be 90, and this one 600. Now you see they doing better. So 90 and 300. Oops, 300. So now if we press Control, we can use this blend. So it's not 100% great because we need more animation probably here, but we have something to animation. So if you have better animation, they're gonna look a lot better. So I think this backward. I made this wrong here. So let's change this to your left. Let's do it right. So we'll leave it like that. So let's do it. Let's save this. So let's test this out. So now if we go play, we look almost the same because right now we don't use an orient. So that's why even we have the direction apply in this blend space, they don't working right now because well, they working but they don't do nothing in our character. But we have, you see something blend between. So when we pick up the weapon, now we're gonna change the orient and decide direction. So now they doing what they do. So they go left, right, up and down. So we can go to one side, to the other side. So we have this animation. So now we want to change this stuff. When we pick up the weapon, we want to have a different blend because right now we don't have the weapon when I want to have it. So I want to have it here, like that animation, but I don't have all my animation in the same way. So I want to have that in the same way. So let's do that. So for doing that, we have already the full blend space here. So we want to, when we pick up the weapon, we change the animation. So we want to do, we can do it here if we want, but it's better to do it this more professional. So let's go to default, go to anim graph, and here in this default, let's put it here. We can change this name for different. For example, I'm gonna call it locomotion. You can call it like you like it. And here we want to drag here. We're gonna say cache pose. So you can change this name. I can put cache loco or locomotion. So if you do that, and here if you put catch pose, so we're gonna be use this one. So we can connect this. We have the same stuff. So we want to create a new variable. So that variable you can create in here, but we want to put it aligned with the player. So to doing that, so let's go to the player. So let's go third person character. So in here we have this reverse. So I don't do nothing here. We don't need it. We only need to put a variable here. So let's open this. Let's put here weapon. You can put the name you want. I only use for reference. So let's compound save. So they're gonna be weapon, gonna be false. So that means the character when they start the game, they don't have weapon. So let's close this. So now let's go to third person animation blueprint. Go to the event graph, and here we want to put the animation, variable in here. But we need to cast to the player because we don't have the reference for the player because this is not the reference of the player. So to doing that, we need to cast the player, but we don't want to cast it in here because if we cast it here, so let's say print string, if you cast in here, if you go play, you see here all this casting you're doing all the time. So you don't want to do that. That's very bad for performance. So let's close this. So let's delete this. So we want to do it in the begin play or initialize. They're gonna be the same. So I'm gonna use begin play. So begin play. Let's cast to third person character, no animation blueprint character. The object you can try get pan owner, or include also you can go the get player character. That's all the same. So get player character, it's not the same, but from this case they're working the same. So here let's promote this to a variable. I want to call this player, so we know this is the player. So if you are doing this, if you print now string, let's compound save. If you go play, now you see only one hello because you casting only one time. So you save a lot of performance here. So let's close this. So now when you're doing this and doing that, I want to in the end here, let's get player. We want to from here get weapon, and we need a reference from this one. So this one we want to promote to a variable, so now we create that one. So now is both these two is together the same variable. So now we have that. But if we go play, then nothing happened. But when you close, they're gonna give you error. What error they mean? They can access to the player property player. Why? Because this tick node is so fast, they don't give you time to check this variable. So to avoid this stuff, in here we can put this in here, right click, it will convert to valid get. So we need to connect this to here and this to here. So that means if the player is not valid, we don't do nothing at all. So let's go from here, they don't do nothing. But if it's valid, because remember this is a tick node, so it's checking every second. So if it's valid, we want to set this weapon. So if we compound save now, if you go play, you close this, now we don't have that error. So now we have the variable. So let's go to adding graph. So in here we want to change this to another thing. So in here, let's drag this, you put blend post by ball. So in here, if we have the weapon, so activate value here, so put the weapon. So if it is false, we want to do this because we don't have the weapon. So they're gonna be using from here, they're gonna be like that. So if I go compile and save, because this is a false array, so they're gonna be that way. So if it is true, we want to blend this one with another animation. Why blend? Because if we're using the animation we want, so it's gonna be idle jog, something like that. Yeah, idle rifle hip. If you're using this animation, they don't move in the legs. So if we connect this to here, they're gonna work it perfectly fine. So if you go play, so when we pick up the weapon, they don't call this stuff yet because we need to put that weapon variable change when we pick up the weapon. So let's go to weapon. So in here, when they cast all the stuff here, after all this, we want to, from the character, set weapon. So that is a variable we change to true. So now we have the weapon. So if we have the weapon, let's put this in here. This line they don't look good, but well, it's used for tutorial. A small tutorial, so that's fine. So let's save this. So now if we go play, if we pick up this, they change the variable. So now we have this animation, but we don't have this walking stuff. So to using, because we have one already, that is the Blendspace, the full Blendspace, we want to mix these two together. So the best way is copy this, copy and paste, and from here, let's put it this way. From here, we want to layer, how they call we can put blend. So here, layer, blend, or bound. So the base pose, normally they're gonna be the Blendspace. This change depend in animation file for these ones. Probably the most of the animation they're gonna be fine. If the base pose is the Blendspace, it's better. And connect this to here. Connect this to here. And now we have this blend together in here. But we need to specify where we want to blend from where to where. So let's open this. So in here we can blend mode, it's gonna be okay. Layer setup, let's say one, let's open this. Let's go here, open this. We have blend filter, you wanna add new one. So open this, we have two things here. So bound name, so from where we want to blend. So I want to from the middle. So you can do it depending on the animation. In this case, I want to use it here. So the bone is a spine 0, 1. You can use another one if you want. You can check a different bone what they do, and also the blend dip, how much smoothness have between these blends. So after all this year, I find 3 and 4 that's a good numbers, but you can test it out because it depends on the animation, depends on the blend space. So you need to try and error sometimes. So let's go 4 for now. So mesh space rotation blend, I want to say true because we want to blend also when the rotation. If you want, you can do it to the scale, but right now this character and the other is the same scale, so they don't need it. So let's compile and save. So now if you go play and we pick up this weapon, you see that animation, but also we have these ones. So now we can move with the animation, the other animation, so the blend space, and also with this blend space with mix. So they look similar to we have before, so maybe you think, yeah, that's because it's very similar. So let's put something really different. So for example, let's go to idle again, but this time we want to idle size. So let's put this in here. If you open, you're gonna see this really different now. So we can go here, a blueprint, and connect this one here, compile and save. So now if you go play, if I pick up this, now we have different animation, and also we still have that blend space. So now you can see how this thing blend together. So we can jump, we have that animation together because remember, we're using all the stage machine, so that's why we have all the animation we have in here. In the locomotion, all these animations you have in here, you are blend with this one. That's why they mix perfectly here. So now you know how to mix this stuff. We can play again. So now we have that animation. We pick up this, and now we have a lot better animation. So now you know how to do it. So that's gonna be it for this video. Also remember, if you want to support us to create that small studio, so we can create that small studio to help small developers, indies, to create the game, you only need to go to my Ko-fi page and donate whatever you can, or you can be a member. That's gonna be better. So like I said, thank you for watching. I see you in the next video. So bye bye.